MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Steven Matz will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
First pitch, 7:07.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Grounded to the right. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Acuna leads off second with nobody out. And that misses for ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Settling in now, Freddie Freeman. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
None out, runners at first and second. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
The 0-1 delivery. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 1 out and a runner on third. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weakly hit to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Felix Hernandez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing, this guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping up now, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side. Freeman is up with it. A flip to Hernandez is in time to record the out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hernandez looks in. 1-0 on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Man at second here with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Three and one.
Count for 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
At 7, the third baseman, Johann Camargo.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Cano with it at second. And there's out number 2. And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS?
New York.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 2-0. bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, J.D. Davis.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Now here it comes. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. It was laid off, and the count runs full. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Ozuna, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. From the stretch, and he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
First and second here with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes on 3-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to right field. Acuna will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
But listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. And this will be fouled away. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The set and the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
He's set. The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The payoff pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. So here's Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. 3 runs already home here. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets lead this one 3-2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
1-0 the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
With that base hit right there, D-Roll, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Rosario's got it. To second, there's Cano. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Mets 3. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is low, ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
1-1.
2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit to third. Camargo brings it in, and that's out number one.
Now back, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, the left fielder, David.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Hernandez looks in. First pitch on its way. Camargo's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the next in is Johann Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2 balls and no strikes.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Dansby Swanson.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Felix Hernandez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Hot pops this one up. Ramos is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Braves lead this one 5-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Wilson Ramos will be next. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Rosario handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Set. Here comes the 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So striding in, Steven Matz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, at the ball.
home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Acuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 9,
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side, but well foul. He's set. The 0-1. This is line to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Here comes the first pitch. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Last time through was a base hit. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Third baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Alonzo.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonzo. Now here's the pitch. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of this series as we are all tied at 5.
This one left the bat. I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now back, the left fielder, Davis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, all even at 5 apiece. Michael Wacha takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 45, Michael Wacha.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Striding into the box, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. This remains a 5-all ball game. Josh Tomlin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50, Josh Tomlin.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Michael Conforto.
Now here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Grounded to short. Swanson scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Javier Báez.
Striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Stepping in, Johann Camargo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Johann Camargo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Good idea with the circle change, but he lays off and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Nick Markakis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Grounded back up the middle, and Markakis has got himself a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. A look, now the pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. First and second now, one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The count now at 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Try at 2-2, and he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 offering.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Two down, runners at first and second. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The set and the 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. This ball game still tied 5-all. Grant Dayton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 75, Grant Dayton.
Jed Lowry is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Too low, 1-0. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9. Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jerry Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to the eighth here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Nimmo in pursuit into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. Great sliding catch there, and it's certainly worthy of the show track treatment. We see that he really played that ball about as well as you can. The high 90s route efficiency is evidence of that, and it really made the difference. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes.
Oh, inside.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
Oh.
The set and the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
77. Luke Jackson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonzo.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Jackson features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Robinson Cano, the next to dig in. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Line to the right side. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Garno waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
4-1.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th. Number 39.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The third baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 23.
Now batting, Johann Camargo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 2-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Charlie Culberson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall.
You know, D-Ro, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Tyler Flowers will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hit.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Out in front of it, strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Softly hit out to short. To second, there's Cano. And the tag gets him. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Ozzie Albies, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. McNeil shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. The Braves lead it 7-6. Adam Duvall will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 23.
Charlie Culberson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Will Smith.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that's it.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's right there, and there's one down now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Tomas Nido. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Smith, the former San Francisco Giant, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Two and two to the Mets catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Mets down to their final out now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Atlanta have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Luke Jackson takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field